when God give me messages now, I've asked him when he give me messages, give me scripture so y'all can go to it and meditate on it, and that way that it's confirmation. So God has been answering my prayers, and God has been like, so we're just not giving y'all scripture because I want to be intentional on the things that I do, and that way it matches to scripture as well. So the message that God gave me, I'm not going to read all of it, but if this is for you, go read Deuteronomy 6. So listen obediently, Israel. Do what you're told so that you'll have a good life, a life of abundance and bounty, just as God promised, in a land abounding in milk and honey. Attention, Israel, God our God, God the one and only. Love God your God with your whole heart. Love him with all that's in you. Love him with all you got. And I'm skip down. When God your God ushers you into the land he promised. Listen now. Please listen. When God is about to fulfill the promise that he has set over your life, when he brings it to pass, please go read Deuteronomy 6. When God, your God, ushers you to the land he promised through your ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to give you, you're going to walk into large, bustling cities you didn't build, well-furnished houses you didn't buy, come upon wells you didn't dig, vineyards and olive orchards you didn't plant. When you take it all in and settle down, pleased and content, make sure you don't forget how you got there. God brought you out of slavery in Egypt. This is scripture. When you get to where you're going, do not forget God. Don't forget how you got there, because you're going to have to keep God when you get there. Deeply respect God, your God. Serve and worship him exclusively. Back up your promises with his name only. Don't fool around with other gods, the gods of your neighbors, because God, your God, who is alive among you, is a jealous God. Don't provoke him, igniting his hot anger that would burn you right off the face of the earth. Don't push God, your God, to the wall as you did that day at Massa, the testing place. Listen. Because a lot of us has been tested. God has tested us. Some of us had to repeat some things and go through a few cycles. But we passed the testing place. And because God sees us worthy now, like, listen, carefully keep the commands of God, your God, all the requirements and regulations he gave you. Do what is right. Do what is good in God's sight, so you'll live a good life and be able to march in and take this pleasant land that God so solemnly promised through your ancestors, throwing out your enemies left and right, exactly as God said. I'm going to remove your enemies. I am giving you what the enemy has stolen. I'm giving you the land that you didn't have to buy. I'm giving you the houses. If God got you, God's going to provide. It's going to be furnished. And it says it. Well, when it goes up to verses 10 to 12, you're going to walk into large, bustling cities you didn't build, well-furnished houses you didn't buy. Whatever God's about to do, and he's going to provide it, it's going to be all that you need. It's going to be well-furnished houses that you don't have to buy, that God is going to prepare for you. So when you take it all in and settle down, remember who gave it to you. Remember how you got there, because it's not in our strength, it's in God's strength. Everything is God. And for those of us that it's been nothing but God, God gets the credit anyway. It's but God. But God, but God. So please take this word, go sit with it if this is for you. Because everybody, the same questions that I have, that I'm sure everybody else have. God, like, what is of you? God, if you're going to give me something, give it to where it's matching your, like, scripture. And he is. I'm sitting with God, and listen, I don't, listen, the same questions that I have, I want to be able to be the example. God, if you're going to use me, take me to scripture when you give me messages, and that's all I want to do. So if God is telling you that I'm about to do something in your life, if I'm about to fulfill that promise, please go read Deuteronomy 6 and meditate on it and ask God for confirmation.